Alright, so this is the 2016 Faith and Justice Final for Mr. Hawkey's class. I am Angelo Pizzo, and I will be doing this alone. What is it? I decided to do my final over the topic of global poverty. First thing, when I want to talk about poverty is the definition of poverty. So it's a country... Poverty is a state of deprivation, a lack of socialist or acceptable amount of money or material possessions. So, like, there's plenty of countries, like third world countries, and I'll go into describing what a third world country is, but most of those countries don't have the money or the materials to provide for their country, so they seek help, and then they are considered, they need poverty, they're in poverty because they need help. So the first thing I want to talk about is, what is it? What is each type of, what does it mean to be a first world, second world, third world, fourth world, fifth world country? So a first world country is like most countries here in North America. So the United States, for example, we can provide for ourselves. If we were to go down in war tomorrow, we could survive. And other countries like that is Japan, Canada, most European countries float in the same boat as we do. A second world country is refers to former communist socialist parties, or countries that are that right now. So they have to, as a communist, everybody gets the same amount of stuff. So it's just they're considered a second world. So China, for example, and most of Russia and Poland are considered second world countries. Third world countries are very, very poor countries, and they're usually countries that always get a lot of natural disasters. So for example, Haiti, they're always getting knocked down with all those fun stuff of hurricanes and earthquakes and whatnot, and it's a lot of Haiti's a good example because they're just always in poverty. They can't necessarily provide for themselves, so and their citizens, so they seek help from other countries like the United States most of the time, and they're not as developed as we are too, and they're just they've been struggling for a while. Countries like this are what else we got? Haiti, we got a lot of Latin American countries, so Nicaragua, Belize, those are all considered third world countries. We got a lot of countries in Africa and Asia that are considered third world countries too. There's so many I can't Anyway, what a fourth world country is it's a third world country, but not as many people are going to help it. So fourth world country, or they're still they're trying to develop, but they're slowly they still need a lot of help. So fourth world is just kind of in the middle between a fourth and a fifth. And a fifth world country is a country that is just now developing. So for example, about 60 years ago, the Philippines just got their independence. So they'd be considered a fifth world country because they're still in that process of developing their country. They still need economical help from other countries, and most countries I would consider Puerto Rico, because they still they need help. They're still developing as themselves as a country. They need help. So they are considered a fifth world country. Now, so how I feel. One of give me 1 second. So for my interview, I sent an email, so I couldn't get a digital interview with this lady named Sarah Lewis, who runs a soup kitchen in downtown St. Louis, and I asked her she was the best person I thought to ask for the job, but thank you for her for responding. But what I asked her was, so do you feel that us as America, we should devote most of our like money and resources to helping these countries strive and be better, or strive and for their citizens to be healthier and stronger? And she said I believe that these citizens should they deserve the help, even though she said American citizens should be our first priorities, but I definitely feel that with any money left over, we should definitely help all the people in those third world and third through fifth world countries. And I mean, I agree with her. I feel like if as Americans, we're our first priority. So we have to do, we got to think about it ourselves first before we go helping other people. I mean, it's just kind of common sense. Another question I asked her was, how do you think we can solve global poverty? How do you think we can put it all to an end? And she said, she said, I believe we can solve global poverty if all the countries all the first world countries came together and slowly, she said it would be hard, but and you would only have to do one at a time, but slowly help develop each country one at a time. So she said, say the United States, Canada, Japan all came together, created an alliance to help fix Nicaragua. She said it would go faster and it would help their country. But I mean, it's just also I just hearing that answer. I just don't feel like it's that easy. I feel like you need. I mean, there's a whole bunch of logistics and stuff. I don't even know, but I don't think that's the best solution for that, honestly. And those are the two main questions I asked her, and I would like to thank her again. But how I feel we can fix global poverty is, I think it was a good suggestion that she said that all countries should come together and help solve it one by one. But I think basically each country should they should all the first world countries at least should kind of sign an alliance type thing, and which country they're gonna help. So United States say they help Belize, Canada helps Nicaragua, and I feel they'll use all their resources to help them and become stronger, and eventually, I mean, it will help all around because they'll remember who helped them when they were poor. So they're going to need, if they need military support, or if we need military support, those countries will be on our side because, I mean, and, I feel we could probably get something out of it, too. Have a few of them join the military just because I'm just spitballing here, but I don't know. I guess, so I'm going to wrap it up. This is my Mr. Hawkey Exam 2016, and I'll be on YouTube.